Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on the prospect profile segment of the show. Adam Marsh of the St. John Sea Dogs really having a phenomenal year for St. John up in the queue. His father was Peter Marsh, played in the NHL for a long time, and Adam was actually raised in Chicago. When you might say, well, how did he end up in St. John? Kind of an interesting story. Had some issues with the Chicago Young Americans, ended up in the queue as a free agent, and really got his life back on track, on and off the ice with the Sea Dogs. He's really been doing some amazing things, playing on a line with Nathan Noel. He's been a phenomenal goal scorer at every level he's played at, and it's no different this year in the queue. He's got 24 goals through 58 games with the Dogs. Really cooled down a little bit after a hot start, but that's kind of to be expected. I really like, not only does he obviously have a great shot. I mean, if you have a shot like me, you're not gonna score a lot of goals. Trust me, I got more of a potato gun, pop gun, for a shot. But I think the fact that he's able to put himself in situations where he can use it, and pick corners and go to areas that his teammates can create for him. I think he's got good on the ice vision as well to create for his teammates. A little more of a goal scorer than a facilitator, but the vision and hands are there where he's not just get open and rip the puck, although he is pretty good at that. And I mean, I think you look at how far he's come in the last year. I mean, I think he quit the Young Americans twice last year, so the fact that he went from that, and I think at the midget level, and didn't have the best numbers, and what he's doing in the queue, and he's got a lot of sandpaper in his game. He's fought a couple times, loves to throw the body out. Not the biggest kid, 6 feet, 160 pounds, but he's got the tenacity and the heart there to really have a game that translates pretty well to the next level. He's going to need 2 more years in the queue after this. Right now he's the 42nd ranked skater, North American skater according to Central Scouting, so probably go somewhere in the second, third round range. You let him develop in St. John, then let him do his AHL apprenticeship, then go from there. But I mean, I think you look at the shot, the vision, and the keen hockey awareness as well as his hands, and it's like, this is a pretty intriguing prospect. He's come a long way in the last year, and if he continues to develop at this pace, you could have a very special, potentially top six forward in the NHL for a long time. So, the NHL bloodlines don't hurt, and I think if he's able to just keep the renewed focus on hockey and continue to develop as a result of it as a player, that bodes well for him being a pretty high pick in the draft. And I think it's a testament to the kid's work ethic and the St. John Sea Dogs organization that he's been able to make these strides this season. So definitely a name you want to remember for a long time, Adam Marsh. Anyway, that's all I got sort of the power play with CJ prospect profiles on Adam Marsh, 2015 draft eligible forward. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.